Today I'll be sharing with you my journey here to Seoul. Yeah, no, that's my name there. Name is Khopane. Yeah. So, oh my goodness. So, introduction about me. So my name is Khopane, all the way from Limpopo. Over the past few months, of which it's been like more than 3 months now, I've had the privilege to be part of CSOL mentorship program, an experience that really changed how I view life and how I want to live my life. So, yeah. Okay, so the background story is that before joining CSOL, I'm matriculated and didn't know what to do. I just went up and down, got jobs and changed, I was just all confused. From high school to this huge world and not knowing what to do and just the way forward. So it was kind of tough. Yeah. And then joining CSOL was through Mama Eunice. I don't know if you all know it, but the lady, I'm saying CSOL, Sisters for Sisters. That lady was the one introduced me to CSOL. It was after leaving my third job in a period of 2 months. Yeah. That's how it was. So she was like, hey, actually I was explaining to them, there's something called community church or church where we gather and just share about their lives and stuff. So I was telling them that, hey guys, their job didn't work out and I'm now unemployed again. And then she was like, how can you help? I was like, I just need something that will just really help me find myself, help me find what I really like, what I want, and who I am. And then that was when she told me about CSOL and also gave me Malcolm's number. Okay, before CSOL, and okay, my first day, I spoke to Malcolm a day before joining CSOL. I think one thing that put me at ease when joining CSOL was the day I spoke to Malcolm. So his tone, the way he spoke to me, I kind of judge a character by the tone. So Malcolm had this tone that was so welcoming and warm, with the way he introduced everything and told me about CSOL and everything. So it was gentle and welcoming and active, So that was the first thing that put me at ease. Maybe I should try this. I mean, this guy is friendly. I open up to people that are friendly. I just don't really open up to everyone. So that was the first thing that put me at ease. And then, okay, my first day was nice. I met like Tafata, Sean, Anthea, and what's that guy's name? Singh. Those are the only guys that I met here, and it was super cool. My first day was super fun. Three of those guys, just them being there, being helpful was really amazing. CSOL experience through this program, I learned to be the world with more entertainment understanding. I realized that not everything or everyone is meant to be stay in my life, and that's okay. I've learned to the importance of letting go and being able to welcome things that are meant for me. So I, let go, you'll see. That is through CSOL. Yeah. Okay, I'm jumping this one. But yeah. This is the exciting part, right? More. Okay, guys, don't judge my English. By the way, please, don't judge my English. I really can't pronounce this name. I really tried multiple times. But there are moments, right? The first greatest one was when I celebrated my 21st birthday. So I actually didn't have plans. So, okay, let me give you a whole picture of what happened. So my plan was that on my 21st birthday, I go to a farm in Stellenbosch and have fun there for 3 days. I booked a leave, had a leave booked and all those stuff. And I lost the job before that. But after losing my job, I didn't have any plans. I was broke, not really any plans, and yeah, I gave up on celebrating my 21st. So I came here. Actually, the week before I was talking about that. Like throughout the week, I was like, I'm growing. It was spirit. I didn't want to celebrate it because I was broke, and I wanted to make something out of it. I wanted the day to just have something meaningful. So on that day, some girls from Tanzania came and we were teaching them how to solve sanitary pets. So that was the greatest moment. I laughed at people, and through that whole experience of doing something meaningful on your birthday should be do a thing to me, right? And then after that, Janine, which is Malcolm's wife, I don't know if you've met her, and you guys know Janine, bought me cupcakes. I don't know if she bought them or made them, but she bought 21 cupcakes just to like symbolize the whole thing, of which that really was a big thing. And it's gonna be forever kept in, deep down in the pocket. So yeah, okay, to read this is okay, I'll just give you this. One of the most memorable moments at CISO was when my communities took me out on to celebrate my 21st birthday. The gesture meant so much to me. It reminded me of the kindness and community that this program represents. So on that same day, Malcolm and Janine and his family, which are his 2 sons, took me to Steers. No, not Steers. Spread. So yeah, I had like a meal. He said, okay, and to confess, amen to that, it was my first time going to Spread. That was my first time, and that really meant a lot to me. So that was, yeah. And then another memory was when I visited them for the first time. This is also crazy, but throughout my life, while growing up till I was like 21, right? Not 21, I think 20 just before that. Not in a bad way, guys, ne? But Danun, to me, I didn't think that in case other people have cases like that. I'll see that only on TV, and in my mind I'm like, a case like that, it's in countries like Namibia, Mozambique, poor countries. That was my whole perception about this whole thing. So just going there for the first time, seeing it was, oh gosh, I wouldn't say it was scary, but I was a bit nervous because my first time going there, I told Malcolm that, Malcolm, can I meet you in Durban? Because there's a city that goes straight to Durban. So Malcolm, can I meet you in Durban? Because I was late to see so. And then I got off at the station there. I was super scared because it's Sunday. It was Sunday and there's like lots of people on the road. I'm like, whoa. How is that, right? But just being there, seeing the place, seeing the people, taught me that we should appreciate when it's on our way. I tend to cry and be like, oh, I don't have this, I have that, I don't have this, I have that. But taking what's the term? Taking things for granted. That's the right term I should be using. Not appreciating what you have, always crying and not realizing that what I currently have and I don't really need, it's someone's need out there. The shelter that I have, it's something huge to someone out there. The small things that I consider small, like, this is nothing. It's something else to someone out there. I'm that trash, that thing that I see as a trash, it's a treasure to someone out there. So that whole visit to Ghana for the first time was really a lesson to me. And then, so this is from the girls that I taught that day. On my birthday, just teaching others how to sew. It was meaningful to me. Like it made a difference. As I said in the one that I love helping people. So that whole gesture of just doing something meaningful to people, just reaching out to things. Yeah. Okay. So what I've learned here is so work-related stuff, it's being a barista, supplementation printing, stock take, cafe management. It's what I take out there. Currently working as a barista, also as a kitchen. So I'm doing 2 jobs at the same time because I got to learn how to make confidence and stuff. And when I go to interviews, I'm able to list all the skills that I have, like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. Not just someone who's gonna be like, I'm not that guy anymore. I'm someone else to do, And then, and lucky enough for this part here, before coming to Seasalt, I got a job at Studio in children's store. They spoke about a stock take. I didn't understand what was going on. They tried teaching me. I didn't know what was going on there. But after Seasalt, they do like ask us, like, the manager will be like, hey, can you help me with the stock take? where you can stuff. I know what I'm doing for sister talking like a sister. So this thing was really meaningful to me. And then life skills, I'll talk about communication, understanding, being able to read the room and being able to let go. Those are the lessons that I go out there. So I'm able to communicate with people. If something is really hitting me, I check it out. And then if I can make something out of, yeah, I speak. Giving an example was that, was it in October where they went to Bloemfontein? Yes, it was in October. I got my job on the 25th of October. On the 30th, I was supposed to go to Bloemfontein. I was nervous. Honestly, with this whole thing, because I registered, I bought a ticket, I had everything. So getting a job 5 days before going there was really a huge thing. At that stage, after receiving like an email saying, hey, what's going on? My host also sent me a message saying, hey, what's going on? When am I gonna arrive? When am I supposed to pick you up? Like those stuff made me nervous. I couldn't like say it, I communicate, I couldn't inform the person that hey, I can't come, right? But through since teaching me how to communicate, I spoke to one of the others in church that hey, this is the situation. I can't make it to the presentation because I got a job. And then that guy was like, hey, just speak to the guy. Just tell him that you can't make it to confrontation due to this reasons. And I spoke to the guy and the guy understood. So to me, if it was me without CISO, one thing I was going to do was going to leave this job. I was going to leave my job and go to Bloemfontein and then come back and start looking for another job. That's me. I don't try that's me. So through CISO, I was able to check it out, and now I still have a job and I have a friend in Bloemfontein who understood that I can't make it because of this job. I'll make it because of my job. And yeah. So last mission is that, of course, the journey wasn't easy. I faced challenges in getting along with certain people in the program, especially since it's brought together so many different personalities, but those experiences to help patients understanding how to maintain peace in uncomfortable spaces. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that. But it's fine, I was supposed to be professional. Like, yeah, overall, so it helped me to go a more grounded, confident, and self-aware version of myself. It's a journey I'll be always be grateful for, not just for what I've done, but for how it helped me see the world and the goals we make different people. Okay, that's the message. So where from here? Also, a background thing is that when I first came to Cape Town, I was looking for a varsity place where I can study. So traveled to Free State, couldn't get admission to the varsity there. Came to Cape Town, couldn't get anything till I joined CISO. And through CISO, I was able to get admission in a university in Germany. So I'm currently studying hospital management in a university IU. It's called IU, International Institute of Applied Sciences in Germany. So where from here, it's that I'll be stuck with school for the next 3 years. And also, I'll continue giving back to the community. So that's the major thing that's resulting for me. Taught me how to give back, how to just be there for other people, how to just offer what you have. That judges that you don't wear anymore, give it. That shoes that you don't need, give them away. Those stuff, like those community services. That's my thing. So that's me. Okay, the lesson I've learned at CISO have inspired me to stay involved, keep growing, and keep continuing making a positive impact where I go. Okay. So now it's me thanking everyone. I'd firstly like to thank the person who sponsored me throughout the journey. So I was sponsored to be able to be part of CISO. Someone sponsored me, paid the fees that were required. So thank you to the person and then to the person who helped me manage money. So I know it's more small. So Wednesday, I get lunch. You get supper, breakfast, and lunch. But there are times where, if they feel like, you get lunch. If they don't feel like, you don't. It's that situation where I can come to CISO without food and then go back to my place without anything. So I can spend the whole day here without anything to eat. I don't know if God spoke to Malcolm's mom, but she started funding my lunch. So she gave me a certain amount of money to spend here at CISO during the day. So special thanks to her and US office. Uh, yeah, okay. Also, a special thanks to the person who sponsored me transport. So, I stay alone. I don't have a family here. I do have friends. Okay, it's fine. Let's leave that part. But I'm in an era where I don't have anyone to run to like, he can help me transport, can help me with this and that. So coming to see so when I first joined it was a bit difficult. I would always like think. I was always looking forward to coming here, but also think of transport here was difficult. So I think it was 3 weeks later, someone started paying my transport, bought me like monthly passes for months. So that made things easier for me. I was able to like come here often and be able to go to what you call stuff that we have been, So that was a real thing, yeah. And then special thanks to Malcolm. I don't know why I didn't say that, but yeah, special thanks to Malcolm for just being there for me. You've seen a lot, honestly. Me crying, you guys. I think you also know once crying, but you and Malcolm said a lot. Thank you for just being there. Thank you for looking at me while I cry. Thank you for just listening. Sometimes what I needed was someone to just sit there and listen. Not say anything, but listen and I complete that. I would appreciate that. Thank you. And then also a special thank you to Jenny. I don't know if you all noticed that, but Jenny has this way of hugging someone. She has a way of like when she comes in there, she'll hug you so tight and warm that you can feel it, like you can feel nervous now. I don't feel that. It's been 2 years now without my mom. I only went to last year in December, I stayed there for 2 weeks. So my relationship with mom, it's not really well. And then Janine gave me that mother stuff that I needed. Just being there, Janine being there sometimes all the time was.
Speak of Janine.
Wow.
You can start Janine again.
Janine. Hi Janine. Yes, me again. I'm thinking about you actually. Yes. Thanks Janine. Thank you. I was actually gonna do that and tell you. But yeah, I was actually thanking you for. Okay, I wasn't thanking you like that. But I knew about you here. I was actually appreciating the heart that you gave every day when you saw us, like just coming to us and hugging us. That really meant a lot. I felt the mother's love for me. The love that I wanted from my mom, I got it from her. Because I felt like you understand me more than any other women out there. I have people in my life, like females in my life, that I really look up to them as mothers, but to you it was different. Just you coming here, hugging us, hi Louis, squeezes you, like, it was warm, man. Thank you. Thank you. So, am I done? Yes, I'm done. Okay, guys.
All right. Any questions?
Huh? Yes. I don't know why I didn't include you because you guys, yeah. But yeah, I would say here, just also thinking I think everyone here is so. I don't know why, but I did. No, man. I'm gonna send you a different copy because I have copy. I included everyone, So I have this thing. I believe that I'm weird. It takes a lot for someone to just be around me and understand me and to you guys, you all understood the task. You all understood the assignment. That would be crazy sometimes, but you still understood. You still enjoyed everything that I did you guys for. So thank you to your race, Stephen, for just understanding this guy, this weird guy. Can be funny, angry, sad, all things. I can make you experience different emotions in a single day, like honestly. But you still understood me. You still, okay. It's fine. So this is a different version. I had a version where I wrote everything about like Christian. I was going to talk about Christian as well. You know, sea salt connected with people. There are lifelong friendships that I made through sea salt. For example, there's a guy called Christian that I met at Bayside Mall. That I was just passing by. I was like, hey, donations. Well, collecting donations, bread, you can buy bread. And then he went inside the shop for the local bread. So I came back. And then boom, we became friends. Now we are friends. We talk every night. He calls me fam. I call him bro. We're friends. So through sea salt connection we made. Through sea salt, I was able to know people that I wasn't gonna know this. I was open myself to know. So yeah, guys. This is a smaller version, so there's a bigger one.
Big.
Did you mention Smash?
Huh?
Did you mention Smash?
I mean, it's just.
Oh, outfits.
Oh yes. Okay. So this one, Swati cries about it, but it's so fun now. It's three. I think it's been like it's the third time today where me and Swati come here to see so with watching outfits. So it's crazy, like caps, black and white stuff. White shoes. It's the third time. So we connected. In the school.
Cool. So with sea salt, you learn a lot from people, from not only myself and maybe Janine and any of the other adults in the space, but you also learn a lot from your peers.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the hardest conversations that you learn the most from. Who would you say, and what moment did you learn the most from out of your entire time at Sea Salt?
Okay. So, I was not going to talk about this, but on the communication part, I'll talk about Sean. So I think it was during my manager week. I think Sean went to check us and never came back. Took 3 hours. Yo, guys, I was so fire. Like, in my era, I was gonna fight him, like fight. But no come told me to go and talk to him. And crazy enough, Sean understood. Sean just listened and understood. And I was like, because when I talk to someone, I'm expecting the person to fight back, fight. And Sean is just like, understood. And he listened and understood and apologized. And I punished him and he still accepted. He didn't get mad or anything. He just said, it's fine and I understand. So communication is with Sean. And Sean also said about it. I think Sean saw me cry twice. Like, so yeah. And you.
Cool. Then I love that answer and fantastic. What was your hardest moment of the entire course?
I think my hardest moment was when I realized that I'm wrong. Like, I do something happens, and then I get to realize that I can't blame anyone. That thing happened because it's not fault. There was, where was that? What do you call that stuff? Malcolm. What is those stuff? Those groups, you talk.
Mm-hmm. Workshops,
yes. We did many workshops, but through those workshops, I got to learn about myself more than about me. And when I started learning about myself, that's when I realized that I do things that are bad, things that I'm on the wrong side, and I should acknowledge that and apologize. I think the hardest moment was apologizing. Yeah, guys, I don't apologize easily. It's either I feel like, you know what, it's fine, let's leave it, I won't apologize. If I say let's leave it, I'm not going to apologize, it's fine. But the times where I had to apologize, and that was kind of hard for me, because I'm not used to it, I'm not used to apologizing to anyone.
Awesome. Other questions?
I'm free, guys, you won't have this time again as well.
I've got a couple more, so.
We wish.
I don't have anything.
Memory. Oh. Melanie.
I've got one, speaking of Melanie. So one of the last days that you were here, there was conflict with Melanie.
Yeah.
Which wasn't dealt with. How and what have you learned from that and just ignoring things?
So I don't know. I feel like with that, okay, my last day here, it might look like it was beautiful and stuff, but it wasn't. I was going through stuff. So I avoid stuff, right? Hence I said earlier on that I can say, let's leave it, it's fine. If I say that, then I'm done. Like, I'm out. I won't talk about it again. Right? So it's bad. Is it bad? Yeah, it is. It is. I have to work out on the addiction, so I'm still in this. But yeah, I do realize that I do very often because I didn't do it on the graduation, while playing the graduation. I'll suggest and they decide and I'm like, okay, it's fine. So it's wrong and I'll deal with it. And I'm sorry that I made you think that you did something wrong. I'm fine. Yeah, and this is also hard for me to do. I apologize. I'm sorry. Love you lots. Tina, question?
No.
James?
I remember that there was a time that we had I think you had a meeting where you had an argument like with Tafaswa, like for, I think for your shifts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like did you learn like anything after that meeting?
So if I remember correctly, it was like we had a workshop after during the meeting. So they cut the meeting and had a workshop, right? I think from that meeting I learned that sometimes you gotta understand other people's story. Like, don't just be like, hey, this is me, this is what I want. Meet other people halfway. Don't just come with, I'm in charge here, so this is what I want everyone to do and all this stuff. So from that meeting, what's learned? So, yeah. And I was angry that day.
It's I think for me one of the biggest learnings that I think you've taken out of it is to control that emotion on a particular day. In the past, that's where you would have made that decision that perhaps wasn't beneficial for your future. It was beneficial and comfortable now. And that's something that I saw as a big transition that happened. One of the key words that came out in this cohort was something called toxic. Okay? And it's a word that was thrown around and you took it on that it was you constantly that was being toxic in the environment. And I want you to be aware that you have tangibly made strides in every single aspect, in every single area to make sure that that's not you. And I think that takes a lot of guts and a lot of things. And those things like apologizing and that, they're not easy to do. But what it does is it builds up your brand, builds up who you are as such a strong character. And really, I want you to put that to bed, that you are not a toxic person anymore. You may have been at times, but you are a good-hearted person. You know that your heart and your passion lies in community work, and whatever you can do in your life to try and get towards that freedom where you can do that with ease is going to change your life massively. So, well done. Lewis, Khopane.
No.
Khopane.
Thank you.
Khopane.
Yes, sir.
Lewis Khopane, everyone. His graduation. Thank you to all the viewers for popping in.
That was nice.
That is the last time. You don't know. I don't like anyone asking me questions about